sexual servitude in Europe and feel bound to work as prostitutes by what they believe is a magical oath. Escapees say they originally traveled willingly to Europe after being promised lucrative jobs. Heather Murdoch has more for VOA from Edo State in Nigeria.
Even if you don't believe in magic, there is no denying that traditional juju spells wield great power in Nigeria. This is 24-year-old Precious Uyenwen from Edo State, where most sex trafficking victims from Nigeria in Europe originate. After traffickers approached her, saying her younger brothers and sisters could escape extreme poverty if she took a job in Europe, a traditional priest administered an oath.
That is the king of death.
She swore to pay $45,000 for her journey, thinking it was the same as 45,000 Nigerian naira, or $220. And she was warned not to break the magical oath, or she would die.
They took me to the herbalist to consult an oracle that said I should not implicate them, I should not insult the woman, I should make sure that I paid her mourning. That was the agreement.
Like other sex trafficking victims, Precious says she didn't know she was going to Europe to be a prostitute. She says she cried when they sent her off with strange men, for which she was beaten with a metal spoon when she refused. Florence Igbenegi is a former commissioner for women's affairs in Edo State. She says the long-term effects of sexual slavery are devastating.
Some of these girls, they die. Some of them, they get frustrated. Some of them, the exploitation becomes so much that they undergo one social vice or the other.
The government and aid organizations have been conducting awareness campaigns for years. However, in a state where poverty is widespread, the promise of riches in another land is a powerful force. Grace Osakwe, who heads the aid organization Girls Power Initiative, says when awareness campaigns work, they protect the girls they reach, but the traffickers just move on.
And the traffickers are leaving the urban areas where there is information, where people now know there is a difference between migration and trafficking, to rural areas that are yet to get these messages.
The government is currently working to make current anti-trafficking laws harsher, including making it a crime to administer the oaths. And while many girls remain bound by magic, Precious Uyenwen is defensive when asked if she is in danger because she was deported before she paid the traffickers. She says they didn't tell her she had to be a prostitute, so maybe the oath doesn't count.
They didn't fulfill their part of the oath, so it's not my fault.
Like other escapees, when asked if she knows the person who recruited her, Precious says yes, but is silent when asked who they are. Heather Murdoch for VOA News, Edo State, Nigeria.
Please be sure to tune in next week to see the